I've been on a journey about what I'm about to say. I have been deeply troubled by the state of our nation, and I guess most deeply troubled by the behavior of the Vice President of the United States. He publicly has embraced the violation of the Geneva Conventions when on a talk radio program he said he was not troubled in the slightest by our armed forces using waterboarding, the simulated drowning of detainees, to force them to talk. He has ordered the destruction of the visitor logs to his residence. These, of course, are presidential records that the law requires him to preserve and protect. He has refused to divulge the personnel and the contents of secret meetings he's had with energy executives to craft an energy policy that does not alleviate oil dependence and increases their own profits. He, it turns out, has been the motor that cherry-picked and fabricated intelligence and lied to our nation that led to this catastrophic war that is a disaster, that is immoral and unjust. Now he is using and abusing his power to make secret what is the rightful knowledge of U.S. tax-paying citizens, all promoting a notion of unitary executive theory which erodes the systems of checks and balances and makes our country radically unaccountable. And most recently, his chief of staff and former counsel, David Addington, floated the insane notion that the vice president is not an entity within the executive branch. So I've come to believe that for the sake of the soul of America and its addiction to the mentality of collateral damage, that we consider anyone who stands in our way or anything, including the Constitution, to be collateral damage. That the U.S. Congress should authorize and direct the Judiciary Committee to investigate whether sufficient grounds exist for the impeachment of the Vice President. I hold no animosity for this man. This is an institutional decision. It is based on a belief that I learned as a teenage boy from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who taught us in that generation that we are so interdependent and intertwined that oppression harms not only those who are oppressed, but it harms those who are oppressing. Who taught us that we really are not free until all are free. And that which incarcerates another human being incarcerates me. And when I do violence to another person through occupation or war or genocide, that corrupts me and my soul. I take this position because we in America must tell the truth so that then we can be reconciled with the world. I take this position because I believe God can use it to mend our every flaw. Amen.